is the king of Baishan who dominates the region. But at this moment, he is being controlled by an evil person who has possessed him with a Chang ghost. Just one Chang ghost is enough to control an ordinary tiger, but he has 3 attached to him, and his opponent this time is his old friend Renato, who used to be the king of Baishan. Renato was entrusted by his benefactor to guard a child in the mountain, and the second strongest warrior, Wu Ku, became the king of Baishan. However, after receiving the blessing of the Chang ghost, Wu Ku's strength skyrocketed and he quickly gained the upper hand. Although Wu Ku has a larger body, his movements are slightly slower, and Renato was able to dodge his powerful attack with ease. Renato then swiftly moved behind Wu Ku and delivered a powerful blow that knocked him down. But Wu Ku seemed to have no pain and quickly retaliated with a backhand strike. Renato shouted helplessly, "Wake up, Wu Ku, we must work together now." But Wu Ku was already possessed and out of control, using deadly moves against his former friend. Soon, Renato was pinned down by Wu Ku, with his neck in his jaws. Huang Yo, who was on the mountaintop, was pleased to see this and reminded himself that Whitebrow had ordered him to bring the child back at all costs, which was why he had brought Wu Ku, who was second in strength, to the battle. However, Whitebrow did not want Jules to know about the child's existence, fearing that it might cause him to lose control and cause trouble. Jules pointed out that Whitebrow knew nothing about Renato's strength, and in the next moment, Renato attacked Wu Ku and threw him over his shoulder. Renato knew that he had to get rid of the Chang ghost attached to Wu Ku's back in order to end the fight, and he leapt to the side to strike it with his palm. But Wu Ku blocked his attack and then grabbed Renato by the neck and bit down hard. Huang Yo thought that the fight would finally be over, but Jules revealed the truth. Renato had been holding back, and his goal was to save Wu Ku. After saying this, Jules flew down and joined the fray, while Renato and Wu Ku continued to fight on the ground. Renato seized the opportunity and tore off the Chang ghost from Wu Ku's back, taking one of them with his hand. Wu Ku, who had lost the 2 Chang ghosts, gradually regained his senses, but he was confused about why he was there. Renato said that there was no time to explain and turned to protect the child. Wu Ku pulled off the remaining Chang ghost, and memories flooded his mind, his child, his people, and the tragic scene from that day. He realized that his people had already been wiped out by Jules, who was now approaching.